All right, welcome back to. So this is part two of the. Oh, I still got the bag here in the garbage. So if you didn't see episode one, 222, episode 222, part one, then go back to it because what I did was I had these. This is from yesteryear, and what we found in episode one. We found so these were the coins from when I first opened up the channel, and I didn't know anything about errors, and I was smart enough to put them in here, and look, we found two valuable other key varieties in episode one. So if you didn't see part one, episode 222, this is episode 223, part two. All right, here we go. And I'm doing research and stuff like that. Eric from keeneEyeCollectables, he said he liked it uh, when I do research, so I'll do it. It's a misaligned die. It's not worth anything. It's another misaligned die in bad condition. Probably not strike throughs. Not keeping it. Ah, okay. You see the bend. Hold on a sec. Let me look at this under the loop. Nah, it's not a repunch mint mark. It's interesting looking, and that's what actually what it said in the bag. It said interesting looking. I didn't even know what a tilted hub was back then. 9095. If there's any doubling on the obverse, it's a key variety. This is the penny that me and Eric have been discussing in the past few episodes in the comment section. So eh, whatever. Get out of here. No doubling on the obverse, right? $19.60. Where's this the one? It's if it's the D, it's the small large D. It's not a D. All right, I'm gonna look at those letters to see if there's any doubling in them under the loop, and then I'll come back. I'm starting to get hungry. It's too early for that. I'm gonna say no to doubling in this. It looks like there's some damage to some of the letters. Maybe there is doubling. Hmm. No, no. I'm thinking more. See, look at the O. I don't think that's doubling. I think that's post mint damage. Could even be from the crimp roll machine. And you can see, look on the N and the I, the bottom of it's like clipped off. Some people would try to sell this and say that's a double die and that's a clipped letter, like if it's a die error. But I don't think so. So I'm not keeping it. If you think it is, then okay, then we agree to disagree, and that's it. 83. No. See, I used to keep pennies like that, put them flips and everything. 69D. No. We'll have to see if it has a floating roof or not. No floating roof. Oh, that's a beauty. That's really nice condition. I could probably even get some of that. Maybe get some of that tarnish off with the polish. You know, you find a nice looking penny like this. What's it worth? You know, $1. Well, of course, there's one way to find out, and that's to research it. So we'll put 1969. It's in BU condition. BU, AU, whatever. They sell for $1. You know, what do you want? You know, that's the S. So, you know, is it $1? Is it 50 cents? What I mean, it's in BU condition. So what I do is I have rolls of BU pennies. You know, and that's where I put it. I put it in there. You know, then if somebody gets it, some of them might be worth $5. Some of them might be worth $1. And 81 AU condition. Well, I'll put that right into the AU. Misaligned die. I don't care about that anymore. 62. We're looking for doubling on the obverse. Oh wow. If that's the doubling on the 2, yeah, I'll let you look at it closer. Before oh wowzers. You see, I don't even know. And the T? Now I'm gonna have to just stick with the 2 on this one. Let me look at it under the loop just to make sure it's not post mint damage. I'm gonna go with double die. You can even see it on the 6. I'm gonna hit it with the polishing cloth real quick. Just there's some dirt around it. Even the 6, you can see the doubling on it. Let me see how you can see it. On the it's on the bottom. But the 2 looks like it's double striked, double struck. So I'm gonna go with the. Let's look it up to see what, because what it is if that's a certain die, right, that created that mark, then that's the error. And then what you'll do is you'll find it. So let's put 62, and let's put DDO. What we want to do is we want to see 1 with the 2. All right, so yeah, we can look together. You want to look together? We'll look together. Oh. And you want to find one that has, this one has DDO1. I even have to go closer on this. So I'm assuming, yeah, I think that's what I got. You might disagree with me, but I think that's the right. But this, look at the condition of this one. MS65 red. For $35. Wow, that was, I'll be honest with you, that's probably a steal. So, but I like this too a lot, to be honest with you. I really like that too. And like I said, I can see a little bit. How about the other? Anything up there at all? Maybe a little bit in the T. Hard to say. Anyway, I'm gonna put in a flip, and I can always change my mind later. I don't know. I'll put a question mark on it. But I will put it in a flip. I'll call it a 62 DDO. If you know, and again, I always lean on the side of caution. 62 DDO. I'll put a question mark on it. I'll put a little arrow to the date. See, put a question mark. I always err on the side of caution. I'm more likely to say it's not an error than it is an error. No. Just for the simple fact that, yeah, I don't want to return or a refund or a negative or argue with somebody. I don't care, man. You know, unless it's, and if something's really valuable, I'm going to send it to get graded. You know, like I have those stutter strike pennies. Those, in my opinion, are $500 to $1,500. They could be even more. They're so rare. They're in a sequential order. You know, I mean, if they were worth $300 or $400 in MS condition, all right, I guess I wouldn't. I'd be like, all right, whatever, man. You know, for a penny that I got from the bank, 63. I don't know. Let me look at this under the loop. Now I'm gonna call it deteriorated die on that one. It did have some letters that looked double, but I'm pretty sure it's deteriorated die. 73. It has a very look how deep the rim is. Okay, it doesn't matter. See, even this video is gonna be a half hour long. Yeah, it's probably a feeder error. It's cool looking, but I ain't got time for it. Yeah, I got a bunch of those. I used to get mystified by all the cool looking damage. See, the left side, the rim is messed up. And this is it's an error, but I don't know. I don't see any value in it. 2017. 62D. Yeah, and that's post mint damage, you know. It's cool looking, but you know what? Where's the error? You know what I mean? Where's the mint error? Excuse me. Hold on a second. I drew the wrong one. I'm starting to throw the zincs. I'm rushing. Slow down, Jess. I'm starting to throw the zincs. Oh, no. That's copper. Oh, the 88. Oh, what was the 88? Oh, the Flare G. The Flare G. Remember the Flare G? Oh, my God. That's the new one that we got on the channel. That we didn't find it, but we're looking for it. Oh, what a great example of a non. So check this out. So me and Eric were talking a little bit about this in the comments. Now, I'm actually gonna draw it, and I think, and Eric, you can correct me if I'm wrong. The G. Let me get a marker, and let me get a piece of paper. If you can see the, I'm going to show you how the G looks in this 88. Okay. I have to look at it on the loop again. This is how the G looks here. And And I'm going to go closer, and you're not going to. It really looks like a C, but the it's a little bit inner than a C is. So this is how the G looks on most of the 88s, right? So my understanding is the flared has the line that would be the flared G, and that's how most of them look like this one does. So this is the 88 non-flared G. See, it just goes straight up. But once if you get it with the line, then that's the flare. I believe that's it, or something in the middle, like a die chip look or whatever it is. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Anyway, that one is worthless. It's worth a cent. All right, so I went through that little thing with you. 68. Nah. Has the blisters on it. Oh wow, this is super centered. Super centered. 73S. Yeah, I'll put this one to this. I'll hold on to that one. It's a really beautiful centered scent. I could have put it in a flip, but I threw it in the box. 64. We're looking for doubling on the reverse. It does look like it has a nice die clash, and it's just really dirty. Let me look at these letters on. Let me look at the obverse. Oh wow. Let me look at the reverse. I mean, it needs to be cleaned a little bit. Oh yeah. Let me tell you, this might be deteriorated dye. I don't even care. It's really so cool looking that it might actually be doubling. Plus, it has a die clash on the reverse, which you can see it there. It just needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to put this as possible DDO and die clash. Well, yeah, well, whatever. DDO and plus clash. I don't know what that means. It just needs to be cleaned. That one I would put into the mineral spirits. All right, this one obviously I put to the side because I didn't even know what the circle was back then, but I know now that that's from the crimp machine. 77D, doesn't matter. It's so destroyed. Oh, yeah. The surface. Any double ear? I don't think so. Tilted hub on a copper. You usually do not see that. $1980D. Oh, let me see if that's a repunch mint mark. Maybe. You know what? This 1980 is so weird. And with the hub and the misaligned die, it's also misaligned die. You can see that. All right, let me look this one up. 1980. I'm gonna leave it up as a DDO because this is the type of thing that they call DDOs. 1980. And what I want to find is I want to find the letters in the top very close to the rim. Well, this one sold for $100, or so they say. I'm telling you, the pennies are selling for money, man. Look at it. Here's a DDO 001 1980. Let's look at this. That's what I'm saying, man. Let me see. Do they have? Yeah. See, it's in the rim. He's got. I don't know. He's got issues with his feedback, though. Let me see. They. Yeah. Come on, look. Oh, there it goes. Listing was not accurate. Items listed as a. Oh no. Non-machine item. Positive note. Package good. I don't know. Whatever. It's not that bad. All right. So this might be a type of a DDO. I don't find too many of them, and I don't see too many of them like that. I'm gonna put this in a flip as a DDO. And again, you could argue with it. You could say it's not. You know. That's probably why I put it to the side. And now, after doing this for so long, I know that that tilted hub on a copper, it's you don't see it too often. All right. All right. So this has the lamination. What do you want? Lamination era. 78. Yeah. If you can't see it with your naked eye, if you have to go like this, and I don't really care. I've got some 93D. Too close. I know it was too close. Yeah, it's a collar error. See how flat it is. Has a collar error. Now this is different. See, this is not tilted hub like the other one is. This is just the uh, yeah. It's cool looking, but I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Nice condition. I'll put this into the AU pile. Roll, excuse me, the AU roll. The 7 and the 4. All right. I don't think it's a double die. No, it's just I mean, it could be a die error. Uh, I see. No, I'm thinking it's more a deteriorated die. So I'm gonna say no to that. We'll put this into the AU roll also. We have a couple here. Nah, I put most of them in the long there. Okay, 61. Okay, I hold on to those. Yeah, it has a tilted hub. Not crazy about those. Nah, another 88. Let's check out that G. I have to look at it under the loop. I can't see it through the camera. Yeah. So, right, no flare. Right, see the G goes straight. It goes straight up. I guess the flare, but again, right? I did it. I did it in. I think I did it in the last episode, right? The G would have the little line going across, and as you can see, this one does not. Hmm. Another tilted hub on a copper. Look at that. It has such a slight little lip on the U. I don't know if you could see that or not. Very slight lip on the U. And then, of course, over here we have it where it's going into the rim. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that. I will put it into the AU. Yeah, you see the little circle line right there? See right there? It's the crimp roll. I probably didn't notice it before. See, I knew this was going to take a half hour. Oh, okay, we got a misaligned die. It's nice condition. Just has. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know if those are fingerprints or not, but that's whatever it is. It's pretty cool looking. Let me look at that. That's not fingerprints. Some might say it is. That's something else on both sides. Maybe it's just a dirt pattern. Anyways, pretty cool. I'll put that in with the AUs. Someone might like to get that. Huh. Okay. Well, copper doesn't rust. What's that, a 46? And that looks like rust. So to me, that would be like a lamination error or something. 46 penny error. I'll just put error. See what comes up. Wheat penny, no mint mark, extremely rare on the AM in America. Error on the AM in America. I mean, they're selling. I just don't get it. And that bullshit with, excuse my French, with the L on rim, I don't get that at all. That's such a con. Let me see. I don't understand this. It's how's it? I'm gonna weigh it. That's number one. Tear. Okay. Okay. So super duper underweight. Okay. 280. What was that? 286? $286. Wow. This is what I'm saying. Didn't make sense to me. I was like, okay, so let me write that. First of all, let me write that on. Let me put that. The weight is 286. Something told me to weigh it. You see, you don't have to weigh every one, but maybe you could. It would take you forever. So let's, okay. So we got 286. What I'm going to do is, all right, so we got error there. How many? There's only 15 results. I don't understand. Let me put grams. Sometimes if you put grams, nothing came up. All right, so let me copy that. So let me show you. I mean, the errors are stupid, so it doesn't even make sense to. There's just no mint mark. I put grams. Let me go to lowest first. There's 10 on eBay with grams. All right, so I'll show it to you. It's all eBay, right? 1946 penny grams. Don't pass up this gem. You want this for 1,800 bucks? Here, I got a bridge to sell you too. All right, so let's put error. Oh, let's put weight. How about if we put weight? How about that? Will that change the Nah. All right, I'll put error. I want to put rust. Rust. And I want to put wheat scent. All right, rust wheat scent. All right, and I'm also gonna. So I went there, and I'm also gonna look at it for unsold. Okay, lowest first. All right, let's look at sold. We'll look at it together. Remember, this is sold. So 1909. I don't get it. Rusty coal. All right, and then the other one is. So that's what I'm saying. The steel rusts. 1943. See the 43 rust, the steel rust. All right, well, I don't know what to say. All I know is that that's rust 100%. And it's a 46. And it's beautiful. I mean, the rust that's on it is just, it's super centered. And the date is clear, which I like. And it's both sides. And it's underweight. I think this is now, of course, if this is a crazy, ridiculous error like the wrong metal, you know what I'm going to do? So that would be wrong planchette. All right, let's see what comes. I'm just gonna put in wheat scent wrong planchet. Nothing comes up. I mean, I'm gonna have to give this a price at some point. Now, if I didn't weigh it, I would have been totally screwed up on this. All right, we got 4 pennies wrong planchet. No, I'm gonna have to Google it. Wheat set struck. I mean, again, is it a lamination error? I mean, with that weight, it would be an extreme. Either way, it would still have value. All right, this is what we got on Google. Let me just see. Huh. It's a fit. Yeah. So it's funny, but I talked about these quite a few. The super golden ones struck on foreign. Oh, that's different, of course. Lincoln sent online. Now the one that I was looking at is this one. Oh, here goes another one. Oh, what's this? What's this? Here we go. Coin community, real puzzler. This is where they start. They're gonna rip him. I'm gonna tell you right now. They're gonna rip him one underneath, and this is from years ago, 2016. Watch what damaged coin, probably from acid bath. Oh, they're gonna rip him. I told you, they're such a-holes. Acid is the culprit. Acid. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about. I mean, it could be acid, but it doesn't matter. They die to rip on you. Here's coin talk. Wrong planchet with a question mark. It weighs 2 on my digital scale. So his is 2 grams. Mine is what is it? 2.86. Uh yeah. Look what he said. Your scale's not so digital. Can it be calibrated? Wow. Yeah, forget about it, man. Don't ever go to these forums. They are super jerks. Yeah, here we go. How about this? Come on. Now, if it's bronze, forget about it. If it's something like this, you're talking about big cheese. Well, this is what we got. I don't know. I'm gonna put a wrong planchet question mark. My digital scale is a digital scale. It's not a not so digital scale. That could be a big find. That could be a big find. Well, we'll find out. Rusted, possible, wrong, planchet. All right, that's a good one. All right, well, I told you now we're at 40 minutes. This is the thing with research. You see, the blisters. Nah, they got to be more than that. Some blisters sell. Huh? Look at this 81. It looks color's weird, right? Unless we gotta weigh it. I don't even know if I had a scale back then, to be honest with you. But not even had a scale. I don't remember. $3.14. Now, if this was an 83, I'd probably be pay dirt. 81. Let me look at it under the loop. I mean, it could be a lamination error, but that would be it. Wouldn't be worth anything. 94. Is the 94 the double ear? No, it's the reverse. Double ear is the 84. Oh, look at that E. Look at the B and E. That must be why. That die chip? Let me look at that. Oh, wow. It's a huge die chip. It really comes off of the. Wow, that is great. That's a great die chip on the E. It's very, very hot, raised off the surface. Huh. Even looks a little bit like a letter there, right? Looks like the number 4 almost. It's pretty big, man. I wonder if this is a dropped element. That's another type of an error. It's called a dropped element. Want to see if one sold recently? Come on. We're all in now. What the heck, right? I mean, it doesn't even matter. Uh all right. So we got penny, and we want to put a dropped element. It's so high off. It doesn't look like a normal die chip. It looks, yeah. Yeah, they don't even have a dropped element sold. Let me look in for sale. Oh, well, that's a great one. Yeah, I'll just show it to you. And I don't know how true this one is. He's trying to say that's an S. And I've seen that before where it's just like, to me, this is more close to a dropped element. Like, it really is it's off the penny. I mean, it could be a die chip also, but it could be a dropped element. That's what I'm saying. But what he has could just be an anomaly that looks like an S, and he's calling it, and he wants hundreds of dollars. And this could be, so again, this could be a die chip or a dropped element. That would be up to the grading. Me, I would call it a dropped element because it's such a big die chip. Like, to me, this came off of uh, another penny and got struck there. So but it could be a die chip. All right, so we got die chip, strike element, or die chip or dropped element. Dropped element, struck element, whatever you want to call it. And last but not least, that's why I had to do this in two different. Oh, we got, what's a 92? What are we looking for on the 92? The close AM? Yeah. Nah. Yeah, so it must have been because of the surface. Uh, oh, yeah, it has a nice tone to it, but all right, so that's it, man. Woo, I tell you. So this is, anyway. I'll do. I have to do shorts now, so for both episodes. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. God bless. Take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh, what a mission. Now it's cold in here. Where's the remote for the AC? Jeez. Oh man, is this thing still on? Oh man. Yeah, it's still on. I gotta get Jesus in here. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was pretty cool. There were some nice pennies in these past couple episodes. Most of them are going to go into the coin rolls, and that's about it. So thank you to everyone who stood here for 47 minutes. Of course, thank you to our members, Sandra, Sheila, Donald, Otis, and Eric. And please click like and subscribe. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.